all the way around. Take a look at this graduated style. You've got the largest at the base, and then they grow up all the way around the side. And I just want to show you before we even get any further, when I say the beads go all the way around, they go end to end right up there to that beautiful spring ring clasp. So this is J58057, 14 karat gold. And as I mentioned, we do have it for you in the 2 sizes. So if you would like it in the 18-inch necklace, this is going to be 4.1 grams of gold on that 18-inch. We have it for you today on 5 easy payments, $69.60. And then if you want to go just a touch longer, we're also offering it in the 20-inch. Here we're talking about 4.3 grams of gold, 5 easy payments for you of $71.80. This is a really, really, really pretty, easy necklace. I want to point out, first of all, it's one that's lightweight. And I think when we see all of these beads, you start to wonder, okay, how does it feel around the neck? This is one that is extremely comfortable. And as you can come on in close, high polish. Look at all of these beautiful beads. Look at how they're just nestled in together. And you know how that was done? This has been hand assembled. And one look at this and you see that I just don't see any way that a machine could take care of this. So you'll see they start off small up by the clasp and then ever so slightly start to grow one by one by one. You've got the largest here at the base. The widest point of the necklace, by the way, at that base is going to be about 1/4 of an inch wide. So here is the thing. You start to say, okay, well, how is this connected? Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Please stay there while I do this. It's not just the gold beads, you get even more gold underneath because look at this. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous gold chain right underneath this. So this is truly layer upon layer of gold. No elastic, these are just nestled in ever so softly together, kind of snuggled up one next to the next, and you've got these on a 5-payment plan. So what does that mean? That means that with that first payment, you get the necklace home. You've got 30 days, wear it, try it out, see how it feels, wear it with your favorite outfits. Maybe you do have that big event coming up. Try it on. You've got 30 days. If within those 30 days you're not completely in love with it, you can send it back. If you do love it, you just have 4 more payments to make. It is that easy. This has a great gold presence, obviously, especially with that chain underneath it. But what you're talking about is something that's lightweight, something that if you want to wear it every day, you absolutely can. You know, layering is extremely popular right now. And I think if you wanted to, you could layer this. But when I see this, I automatically think, you know what? This is something I think that stands alone. This is something that I think looks fabulous without layering it, but if you wanted to add another couple of pieces, well, who's to say no? That's the fun of jewelry, right? We have it for you in the 18-inch and the 20-inch. Dan, my producer, is telling me that that 20-inch already very, very popular. And please help me say good morning to my friend here for the next 3 hours. Uni, you look beautiful today. And that necklace looks gorgeous. Now take a look at how it just drapes and how it just flows. This is a very fluid necklace. I think sometimes when we see the beading stacked up like this, you start to say, well, is it going to be something that's a little bit stiff? You know, we showed you how those beads are nestled in, but then they also are able to be pulled apart a little bit. That's how this conforms to you. And I think 18 inch has always been maybe a more traditional length. It's the go-to, it's the everyday. But think about maybe playing. Maybe you do already own a lot of the 18 inches, pick up that 20 inch. Or maybe you are a long necklace lady and you already have lots of longer ones, maybe then pick up the 18-inch. What this is something you can wear every day. And I think as we see Uni, and you think about what you wear in the summertime, we tend to have more of the V-neck. It tends to be more of an open neck. I'll tell you what, the look right now is that off the shoulder, the cold shoulder, and whether you do it a full off the shoulder or maybe you just inch it out to the sides a little bit, we're looking at a lot of more open necklines. This is the time of year when you want to have those pieces that fill in the space. You want to have those pieces that kind of create that light. And by the way, I will say, speaking of light, this is a really high polish. And this is one of those necklaces that I think will just absolutely bring the light in toward the face, up toward the face. It is super smooth, silky to the feel, really a nice gram weight too, because when you speak about the 18-inch, it's 4.1 grams, and then that 20-inch is going to come in at 4.3 grams. Not a heavy necklace, but kind of that Goldilocks. It's just right. And look at just how pretty this is. Look at how this is, we were talking about on Uni, how it just completely follows the line of the neck. It just gracefully drapes itself around, and what it does is just act as a showcase of 14 karat gold. We just need to know which size you'd like it in. 18 inches will come in at 5 easy payments for you of $69.60. And if you'd like the 20 inch, it's 5 easy payments of $71.80. This one is J58057. This just launched, by the way, in January, so it is recently new to us. And I want to let you know, too, the buyer was telling me, she just went to Italy recently. Beads are everywhere. So if you're looking for something timeless, but also really on trend, guess what? This is a fabulous place to start. So speaking of beads, these are coming up in just a little bit. Oh my goodness, take a look at these. We've got 4 different gemstone options for you. Turquoise, lapis, I believe there's an amethyst, and I believe there's also a pearl. These, you get a great 14 karat gold presence, and those gemstones are actually nestled in a bit onto another like gold platter, if you will. It's almost like a gold plate serving up the gemstone. So those are coming up in just a little bit. But before we get to that, we need to talk about a ring. And we do have some really neat gemstones coming up. We have Sleeping Beauty turquoise ahead. But before, look, I mean, you can see that Sleeping Beauty turquoise from here. This is a gorgeous ring. We're gonna give you a quick look here. This is what, as soon as I saw my tray this morning, I was like, this has to be coming onto my finger. But first, we wanna talk about Zarite. And Zarite